Moi, Swumi, and hello Eurovision fans. It is William calling from Weeby Blogs. Linda and Pete, they have won Uuden Musiikin Kilpailu 2026 and they are headed to Eurovision. Should we watch and react? Let's do this! You guys, I feel absolutely dead. I was in Germany until just a few hours ago, had an incredible time there. I was on the jury and sat next to Sani, who mom and dad know as Sani Mari Alina Kurisuo. She, of course, is a huge pop star in Finland, and she was rooting for Pete and our girl Linda. She said they are amazing. I was literally up at 2 a.m. eating pretzels with Vidotis and Margaret Berger. We were talking all about the Eurovision selection season, and then I woke up and rolled over to the airport, so forgive me if I cannot speak. But look, it is now time to watch the performance to see if they live up to the hype. Looking at the betting odds, it would seem that they do. It is a sea of blue. Blue means the odds are narrowing or shortening, or the bookies are gaining belief that Finland can win. Before we watch the live performance though, I want to remind you what this song is about. This is what Pete and Linda said in the statement released by UMK when they were announced to be competing. They said that their song Liekinheitin, Flamethrower, this is all about a fiery relationship that suddenly turns cold. Linda said that she has been in this type of relationship and she's been the one who disappears. And then Pete, he said, often only the perspective of the one who has been hurt is heard. In this song, both are heard. The one who wants to be close and the one who doesn't dare to let go. Linda sings through her violin. I sing through my voice. They also say the song has many different layers and that sometimes it's intimate, sometimes it's wild. At one point, it feels like you're in another world. It's like a short film during which you experience many emotions. And our man Pete also says the most important thing is that the camera gets close and the viewer sees what's going on inside us when we perform the song. Oh, and by the way, Devin is having technical difficulties with his computer, so he cannot react for a few days, but we will make sure to put up a video from him soon. All right, we are hitting play. Oh wow, golden hour is here. So much presence. She's haunting him in the background. Oh, it's dark. I love this. It's sinister. He is really feeling it. We're feeling all of this. Nice use of the shadow. He's touching all of that skin. There is our woman. It feels intimate. And he sounds great. Oh, there's power. There is thigh. Yes, girl. Oh, I love how sinister and dark it sounds. She's doing her thing. She is the siren, the temptress. That hair for days. He's alone, it's private, intimate thoughts. Great rhythm. Hey, Pete. This is good. The wind machine making that long train move. I don't like seeing the mobile phone. Ho! Ho, ho, ho! A path of destruction. Flames falling as our girl walks. Oh, wow. Torment, hellscape. He is gone, but she can carry it. Flaming locks, she can carry it. Very nice. Nice trick. Whoa. Wow. They suck you in. They suck you in at the end. It's like you're twisting, you're turning, you are in their vortex. The final shot where it goes all silver and black, it reminds me of Manga Turkey 2010. Do you know what I mean? It almost feels like an apocalyptic hellscape, but it's cold, right? Like, we've seen the fire, but that final shot is cold. It's like everything has come together and boom, destruction. Wow. There is so much to say. I guess my first thought is this. If you see a woman in silvery thigh-high boots outside your window and your house is on fire, you should probably leave. You need to leave the situation. Also, get a smoke alarm. Get a smoke alarm, because when there are flames like that, you need to go. Of course, I'm being literal, and this is more figurative. This is telling a story. And one great way to tell the story is to eliminate people watching, right? You don't want to see the audience. And for the most part, you don't. Because when you just see the kind of window, it could be his bedroom, like his boudoir, you're in his mind, you're in his heart, you're in his soul, you're in his story, and she is haunting him in the background. And I really love that. It really feels haunting. The music is dark, it is sinister, it's threatening almost. But you know, there are those tender moments. He's opening up to you at the beginning, and you're just in his world is the point. There are a few moments where you see the audience because like someone had their mobile phone up, and it does take you out of the story. So I really hope that at Eurovision, they're able with the lighting or the cameras to block out the flags, block out the audience, almost make it like a music video where you're just seeing Linda and Pete. That seems to have been the goal. And for the most part, it worked. I just think that's a really good concept. I'm really impressed with his emotional depth and his ability to convey what he is feeling. So often people sing songs, often that they've written themselves, and they of course did work on this song, they collaborated and wrote this together. But when people sing songs, sometimes you don't feel the connection between them and the lyrics. But here, I am feeling a very deep connection. Pete has a very expressive face. There's innocence, there is strength, there's anger, there's pain, there's agony. And I think what they did, which is good, is they avoided this feeling like a musical theater piece, because there's a risk with a song like this. You know, he even has the mic there. You're like, Jesus Christ Superstar, Cats, well, not Cats, but, you know, Jesus Christ Superstar, or Phantom of the Opera. But because it's so modern, because of the production, the beat, it's almost like a club at certain points. You don't feel like you're watching musical theater. Yes, it is theatrical, but you still feel like you're in a pop music space, but on a theatrical stage, if that makes sense. And I like that because it prevents it from being too niche. It keeps it broad enough for the big Eurovision audience. It's interesting to watch Linda. She is 56 years young. He is 36 years old. And I'm believing this love story. Every minute of it. She's got this very stoic face, right? She's deliberately hard because she's meant to be haunting. She's meant to be not a spirit, but she's the specter, a specter of the past. You know, the ghost. She's the one who pushed him away. He wants to get real close, but she's like, no. I'm going to strum. And while they were singing, you know, I thought of this myth. Where did this myth go? Where's my Google? Where's the Google? Google. Oh, yes. The seductive water spirit. The Nekin, the Nukin, the Nakin. I don't know if I'm saying this right. This shape-shifting, malevolent, or neutral water spirit, often depicted as a beautiful naked man, playing a violin while sitting on a rock in a stream or a waterfall. Now, obviously Linda is not a man, but what I'm saying is this taps into mythology in a way, because the violin is associated in many stories across many cultures and myth as being magical, as being tempting. She is a siren and she is tempting with her strings. Also, can I just say, I love the element of danger here. She's very close to these flames, as is he. And you do worry that she will, I don't know, self-combust, that she will catch fire. And I think that sense of danger makes this more appealing in a way. Like, there's a perceived risk, even if there isn't a huge risk, because we know our friends in Finland always put safety first. But it's like she's got the fuego from Eleni, the fire from Sarah Ingalls all up in her face, but she is not getting burned. Could this win the Eurovision Song Contest 2026? Absolutely. I almost view this as sort of Karya in reverse. I think that juries are really, really going to respect this, but I think with the televote, it's less certain that people will put it number one. I think it will do very, very well in the televote, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's going to be a runaway winner in the televote, but I could see it being a runaway winner with the jury vote. And as we know, in recent years, the country that wins with the jury, they tend to take it all. It's almost like juries cluster around a handful of acts, and then those acts just go up, up, up. Think of Switzerland with Nemo. Think of JJ last year, he was up there. The jury does tend to cluster these days and give the acts that it likes a big push. I do think this could come top 5 in the televote. I absolutely do. But what I think will make the difference is the jury. And that's unique for Finland, because Finland usually sends the quirky, out there, wackadoodle entry that gets the fan support, but then doesn't necessarily do as well with the juries. So it's interesting to see them on the other side. And hey, who knows? Maybe it'll top both. Maybe this is the total top. It's going to top both the jury and the televote. It is possible. Why will the juries respect this? Musically, it's on point. It feels modern. Pete can sing. He can emote. The staging is gorgeous. It's elevated. It will only get better in Vienna, I'm assuming. It's polished. It looks expensive. Is it? I don't know, but it looks amazing. I just think there's so many reasons to like this. You also have that little trick at the end where first he disappears, then she disappears, and all you see is the window, and you're like, where are they? And then you turn around, and it's just this cinematic, beautiful shot, and you're like, how did he get there? So it's got that talking point that, people are going to watch out for that trick. It's also got memeability and virality. Like memeability, honestly, Graham Norton, you could hear Graham Norton being like, why is this lady outside his window staring him down and strumming on that when there's a fire? Call the police. Nah. It's funny, but obviously you're not laughing at it. You're just like, wow, showbiz is amazing. There's just a lot to like here. Look, I want to read some of your comments. This is from the Wee Wee Blog's Instagram account. This is @ragdolls_the_fieldings. My friends Dave and Michelle, hello. They say, fabulous song, always wanted to visit Finland. They're teeing up a winner there. Erdi Tjetsi, our Albanian correspondent from Kosovo, he writes, I'm coming to the cottage. I don't know if there will be a cottage left, Erdi, because it has burnt down because of their passion. This is Kat K. Yeldsberg. This is, with a Z, the winner of ESC 2026, 100% sure, about time. Finland has been so great for years. Hug plus, huge plus for singing in Finnish. Love from Norway. Also, that is a really good point. Singing in Finnish, it's worked for them. Cha-cha-cha, it was in Finnish. Liekinheitin, flamethrower. Flamethrower is in Finnish. People will embrace a Finnish song. Spicy Pashi _girl, sad emoji. Am I the only one not liking this? To which Natalia Bazinga writes, it's an okay song, but yeah, nothing special. It's a generally underwhelming year overall. Okay, interesting. Everyone has opinions, fully respect that. I would say that in a generally underwhelming year, if you believe that, then this song is gonna pop out even more because this is not underwhelming. House on fire, girl, pound the alarm. But yes, I respect all opinions. This is Kai_2_USA. Flame emoji. I'm so happy. This will win ESC 2026. Let's go Finland. Exactly 20 years after Lordi's win. Flame emoji. This is Paolo Cangastina, who says after that performance that we Finns are cold. Fire, fire, fire. Congrats, Finland. We should be very proud today, and I hope we will see all of Europe in Tampere in 2027. Har_Hav writes, wow, what a show. What a great production. Well done, Finland. We can't wait to see you winning the contest. This is 14_Hector. Finland used flamethrower. It's super effective. This is Aziz_Sidov_1. Damn it. This is the best performance I've ever seen in the history of the Eurovision national selection. Absolutely top 3 in the Eurovision final. This is Dodo Sombrero. I expected more, to be honest. His voice was shaky and flat as hell at first. Hope it gets better by the final, as this song has quite the potential. Oh, that's interesting. You said the voice was shaky and flat. So I didn't read it as shaky or flat. I read it as a man opening his soul, showing vulnerability. It sounded good. It sounded like he was on point, but just that he was holding the emotions, like someone trying to express themselves while trying to hold it together. So I thought the way he delivered it, the style of delivery, was actually appropriate. So yeah, not shaky. This is Chris Robinson TV. A great choice and performance, and extra points for Linda having to sprint to the end of the stage with someone holding her dress so she doesn't trip up, catch on fire. Would be happy if this won ESC 2026. Hey, look, comment sections can get spicy. And the comment section at the moment is overwhelmingly positive on the Weeblogs Instagram, so I take that as a really, really good sign. I want to watch it again. Like, I've got it up on my screen, and each time I go to a random frame, I see someone emoting. They are emoting. Pete Parkkonen, you are an emoji machine. Now, most of those emojis are on the sad side of the scale. But look, I am so impressed with him. And of course, Linda, she must have great triceps, great biceps. She has beautiful legs. Honestly, I need to know your secret. Is it cocoa butter? What is it? You need to send me whatever you got, because I want to shine like you. Oh my God. And also that moment when she's walking down the runway and you literally see like flames shooting, like comets. She is so magical. The comets start to drop. I guess if I have one concern, and this is a minor concern, I actually had the same concern about Croatia, is that the overwhelming majority of this is colored sort of golden hour orange and brown, right? So it's like I've got two colors, golden, orange, and brown. Thank God she's in silver because it adds some dynamism and she's got that yellow hair. It's correct to work within this color palette, but I do wonder if they could create a bit more dynamism somehow. You know what, they do have the red at 2. You know what? I'm just trying to be nitpicky. You work within your color palette. You work within that color palette, and then when it gets to silver and black at the end, the power will remain. I'm not a TV producer. All I know is y'all slay. All right, well, look, that's what I think. What do you think? Is this the song that's gonna bring Eurovision back to Finland in 2027? Do you think this can win the jury? Could this top the public vote? Where does it rank in your list at the moment? Let us know here on Weeby Blogs, and we will see you later. Bye!